Hello, everyone, and welcome to my first episode of Wizard 101. And we're going to be doing some high level gameplay on my wizard, Jason Crow Tamer here. We're going to start Azteca from first quest right here is from Cyrus Drake to get into Azteca. So, here we go. We're going to start Azteca and we're going to show you guys some gameplay and just like the video if you guys want some more gameplay. Alright, so first things we do, we go to Marleybone to go to a teleportation obelisk thing, which teleports you into a little area which is a little Marleybone observatory or house, which you can buy from the shop as well. So first thing we do, go to Marleybone. Okay. I'm starting off in Azteca since all my wizards are pretty high level, so I'm starting off in Azteca and doing some high level gameplay on this game. Later on, I will release different gameplays like Rainbow Six Siege, Minecraft. I'll play with different people as well, so the content's better than it is with just one on one. Okay, so go to Royal Museum. And it should be up here. Alright. Make sure I got my attack deck on, and I do. Because I know these guys are just little minions, so they're pretty much nothing. And it's bugs again. Alright. Goliath Rampagers, rank 12. They're not very good. Easy win here. Especially with the Waterworks gear, which is pretty much the best gear in the game. Up to a level 90, that is. And I prefer probably getting the crafting gear and sardonyx after this gear. Alright. So we got Deer Knight Scarecrow. Why not? Alright. That was a pretty hefty meteor. And Colossus did less. Alright. We go ahead and use Deer Knight. I think it will kill the overtime will. Unless I crit, then they're pretty much dead. Yeah, they're dead. For sure. And the OP stats from my level. Could be better though. Could be better. I just need a better pet, and my stats will be great. Okay.
By the spiral, thank you for saving me from those terrifying creatures. I had just received the most unusual visitor when those brutes appeared, and yes, a quetzal arrived with a message tied around her neck. What's a quetzal? They're a type of winged snake from Azteca. They're all extinct now. Well, they're supposed to be. Maybe this one hadn't heard. Quetzals were known to be vicious and protective, or occasionally tame. I'll let you find out what type she is. If you gently collect the quetzal from the garden, we can have a look at the message.
Okay.
You step up to the quetzal. She's some sort of winged snake. A little bit cute, even. She seems to like you.
Gonna see plenty of those in Azteca.
Yes, well done. Now try to slip the message. Ah, you got them? It says, it is why there's a spiral key here. I thought they were all lost when Azteca but perhaps we were all wrong, and Azteca persists. Quick,
Skipping some of the dialogue there since I already seen it a couple times already on my different wizards. Okay. And we go up to the top, look through the thing. Here we go. There's Azteca. Zibalba there, the comet.
The comet that encircles the world looks like a bad omen to you.
Pretty much the last dungeon of that world. Actually, it is the last dungeon of that world. Zibalba. Alright.
You were able to see the spiral world? For the longest time, I could only see a cloud of dust. The Aztecasaurs are the oldest race in the spiral. Their ancestors lived in the first world, before it shattered. I assumed Azteca was lost, but perhaps there is yet hope for the Aztecasaurs. A wonderful, creative, I'm reminiscent. You must take this Quetzal and her message back to Cyrus
Alright.
immediately.
Let's back to Cyrus. Does this act like a real door, or does it take me back to museum? Probably museum, yep. Alright, well, let's go back home so we can just easily teleport back to Wizard City. And I want to do a shout out to King's Isles right here. They got rid of the potion sounding effect that was so annoying with this mount. And it's so much better now without that annoying sound. It's so good. Alright, so Cyrus, Mr. Baldman, the shiny dome.
Oh, finally, the wizard returned. I had no idea. Someone really should
Alright.
see what is going on. You would best bring this news to Headmaster Ambrose.
Good old Headmaster Ambrose. Alright, old man, you can send me off to Azteca now. Go save the world.
Oh, hello, wizard. Did I just summon you? Cyrus sent you here? Is it myth-related?
Huh.
Quetzal messenger from Azteca.
Myth-related? Well, it's fucking Cyrus.
Oh, very worrisome.
Sorry about the language there.
Take a look at that message. Oh, my. A plea for help against the forces of shadow. Years ago, Azteca was cut off from the rest of the spiral by a great comet. Many believed it was destroyed. The spiral now... Take the key, Find this... Go quickly, young wizard, but be careful.
I'm going to try this, let the dialogue run for you guys so you guys can get some of the AI action. And actually, so you know what's going on, where I'm going and why. Kind of that thing. For those who don't know where I am right now or haven't been to Azteca. Alright. So we can now go to Azteca. Here we go.
By Mother Moon, I am Pakar Redmask, young magician. I am one of the 3 mystics who wove the spells but as you see, I stand alone at the edge of the City of 3 Winds. My allies, Tesca 3-Star and Zaylen Reedwalker are lost. The comet Shibalba brought the Shadow Queen to Azteca, and she has laid waste with her Umbra Legion.
Oh, the comet brought her.
I
Interesting.
Confront the crazed Thunderhorns in 3 points beyond the Zocalo. Learn what happened to Tesca.
Good old Morgaith. Crazy spider woman. Wreaking havoc throughout the spiral. believe Prospector Zeke, and he doesn't have the quest for me yet. We'll take the Black Lotus. Get the good reagents for crafting. Alright. Alright, here we are. I'm gonna fight some of these crazed horns. Hopefully I collect the information. Sometimes it will take a little while. It really depends on your luck in this game. Right now I'm planning on soloing Azteca, but later on I might be joined by some other players depending on the quests that we are on. Okay. These guys don't have too much health. For me, it's a breeze. For some other people, it might be hard. It really depends how experienced the player is. So right now, I'm just soloing. I didn't get any Colossus, so I'm just gonna keep boosting up. Alright. And yep. There we go. Pretty much GG. Deer Knight's OP. I'm glad I got this spell when I was in Dragonspire. I just farmed Lord Master at a low level to get this spell. There's usually a lot of high levels in Dragonspire that farm Lord Master, so you don't really have to put too much effort into it to get the spell that you want. I was lucky enough to get the Deer Knight as my first spell in just a few runs, so I didn't have to spend too much time in Dragonspire, and the Deer Knight helped me as I moved on in Dragonspire until I got the Scarecrow. But Deer Knight's still pretty much my number one all enemy spell because of the overtime, and it does pretty good damage for a 5 pips spell.
Shadows, chase him into the mall.
Alright, back to Pakal. No point in teleporting when it's just right over here. And later on he'll move over there. So we don't have to just go back and forth through here. Alrighty. Mr. Good old Pakal Red Mask.
This cat fled into the maw. That leads underground, where the hungry dead stir. When the comet, so they fled under. But when the Shadow Queen arrived, the dead awoke, and they were hungry. Let us speak closer to the city. Meet me in the Zocalo proper.
Alright, yep, and there he goes. He's moved into the actual Zocalo, where he's going to remain for the rest of your time in Azteca. He's just going to chill by the statue over there. Alright. There we go.
While the Shadow Queen has left the City of Three Winds, her Umbra Legion has agents everywhere. It is crucial we find Desna 3
Okay.
make sure he's safe.
And we get to fight some undead. Well, not quite yet, actually. Actually, it's gonna be blocked off. So we can't quite yet fight them, but sooner or later we'll get there.
The maw is. It looks like it was deliberately caved in by something powerful. Maybe Pakal Red Mask knows another way in.
Alright.
Blocked off? What a dastardly diversion! Find the alchemy sheeply tailbiter in 3 points. He's a bit
Okay.
but he might have a good idea for clearing a path.
Believe I can talk to Prospector Zeke here as well.
Strange creature. You go and then you'll see Tezcat 3-star.
Shipley Tailbiter sent you for some sort of stone? Yes, you can have some, but, well, make sure you don't stand too close when he performs his experiment.
Okay. Let's just squeeze right on through here. Alright. Beaten this game so many times, I'm used to dodging those guys.
Perhaps if you confront them in 3 points, you can get some sulfur from them.
Okay. Oh, come on. Let's see. Prospector Zeke, do you have a quest for me? Oh. This is my crafting quest.
You have been seeking knowledge. I can return to me with the Eagle War Shield once you have finished.
Eagle War Shield
Demonstrate
recipe
your
shop.
skill to me.
There we go. I could pretty much already craft this guy. I just need some turquoise and the potent trap. And I'm pretty much good on crafting in this world. Yeah, Prospector Zeke, there we go. Let's go ahead and teleport. So we can go ahead and start this quest. Get some free training points, even though I have 11 training points already stacked up. I pretty much got all the spells I really need at this level, but if I want, I can just get some random spells that are probably going to be helpful in the long run. And this chick has some as well.
Here's a list of
There we go.
and where you can find them. Please
And
be
back
careful
to
when you pick them.
this quest here. This is gonna be pain. I hate collecting quests like this because you never know what you can get. You can get, 2 out of 2, you can get 0 out of 2, or 1 out of 2. Just completely random in this game. Okay, so I got a pretty good hand right off the bat. Immediately got that Colossus and the Deer Knight. Just good. Any friends? Don't have that many friends online. They're all pretty much still in Avalon. Okay. A good pet. Got that Maycat's Fairy and Maycat's Sprite on this pet. It also gives me crit and a damage as well. It's epic right now. I'm thinking of getting it to mega, and hopefully I get death damage on this pet as well. I'm hoping for the plus 10% death damage. Hopefully I get it. If I don't, if I get some form of death damage, it'll be fine. This pet will be pretty much my go-to pet on my death wizard. Eh, that's alright. Overtime will kill him. 468 each turn for 3 rounds. Yeah, that'll kill him. Not next round, but the round after. Got block? There we go. After this fight, I'll show you guys my stats on this guy. They're decent stats, not the best stats. Could be better if I had a better pet. There's a ring I could put on, but I don't really want to put it on because the other ring has less damage that I have on right now. But it gives me a lot more health and a little bit better stats overall. So my stats here, getting 86% death damage from my pet, waterworks gear, wand, and of course the other stuff as well. 28 resist and everything thanks to waterworks gear. Waterworks is pretty much the best gear you can get up to level 90, like I said earlier. Then you got Hades gear. Hades gear is a little bit better, but there's also some crafting gear that's also better than Waterworks later on. But pretty much this gear is pretty solid. I recommend using the Waterworks gear. You can get a level 60. It's a level 60 quest. And of course 4,000 health, 530 mana, 194 crit, and pretty much 100 block in every school for critical block rating, and 3% pierce, and 27 healing in, and pretty bad. I have pretty bad power pips and pretty bad accuracy. My accuracy is, I believe it's 0. Yeah, I don't have any added accuracy, so it's pretty much 85% every single time. Once I reach level 90, this power pips will go up. I think my accuracy will go up once I put power pips would definitely go up a lot with Blade of Fell Titan, which is the best level 90 Aetham. There's better Aetham at level 100, and Darkmoor later on. So yeah, there's that. I got a level 92 amulet. Yeah, so that's the Waterworks gear. It's pretty much the best gear. It doesn't look like that. I pretty much just stitched some items. If you're wondering where I get these robes and all these items, feel free to put it in the questions in the comments section. I'll try to answer them on where exactly I got some of this stuff. If you're confused or you're wanting to know, I'll be happy to help you guys and show you. Okay, so moving on, we're going to continue killing these guys until we receive the remaining 2. Hopefully we get the 2 from this fight. I doubt it though, because it's completely random and it's all pretty much luck for these types of quests in this game. Okay. Right off the bat, Firezilla. Good pet. I got a Sprite this time. I would love a triple damage pet with double resist on this guy, but I think healing is just as good as resist. Uh, because resist, people can get very high pierce to just pretty much bypass your resist in the game now. Bosses pretty much bypass your resist anyways later on in the game. So I don't see what the point of resist is anymore in the game later on, because the bosses pretty much pierce through you every single time when you're up there in the higher levels. And same thing with the critical block. Your critical block really doesn't matter later on in the game, because pretty much you rarely see you block anymore later on. It's kind of insane, but it makes the game more challenging, and I like it. Some people hate it because of that, but I prefer healing because of that fact. Because you just get more health. You get beaten down, all of a sudden your freaking pet saves you out of the blue. You don't really even need healing spells anymore if you have a healing pet like I have. But I usually just keep healing spells just in case. Sometimes when I play with other people, some of them you attack prematurely, and all the minions and the boss attack them all at once, and then they're very low. So sometimes I use the healing spells to help them out, or when I'm fizzling and stuff's going bad for me, I usually heal myself if my pet does not. But yeah, healing pets, resist pets. I don't really like having resist on my pets, but if double resist is still okay, still good. I see a lot of people with triple damage, double resist pets these days, and I think double crit and triple damage is good as well, depending on the person and the wizard you are. Like for Storm, I think having resist, triple damage, a crit, and maybe Maycat's Fairy would be perfect for a Storm Wizard. They get a little bit of resist boost. Of course, they have a lot of crit already, so why just put all your stuff into crit to get that 100%? When you pretty much crit almost most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. I don't know. But damage is definitely useful. It allows you to kill everything a whole lot quicker, which is very, very useful in this game. It's easier to solo and kill things faster, and it's good in PvP. You can easily kill people in PvP if you have a lot of damage and a lot of crit. Because if you pretty much get like a Shadow Pip first, and you got that spell, you got a Colossus up, you don't really need a blade, you just need a crit. And with that high damage, you can pretty much one hit the person, which is pretty insane. That's kind of what PvP is now these days. Who can get Shadow Pip the first? And whoever gets it first, well, they pretty much win unless they mess up somehow. Like maybe if the other person did a tower shield right before they hit and screwed them over. Unless they have high pierce and they get pierced through that tower shield pretty easily. But I don't think anyone really has 50% pierce out there without using Shrike. So, alright, so we're gonna Deer Knight again. Since Deer Knight's OP, these guys are weak. Not a problem. And of course I crit. And they're, oh, he blocked. And this guy's dead. See if he blocks overtime. He doesn't. Yeah, he's pretty much dead next round. Yeah, there we go. Just gonna let the overtime kill him. There we go. And looky there. I just had one left. And what does it do? It does not give me anything. So now we're going to have to fight them again. Sorry, this may seem a little boring because I'm just attacking the same thing over and over again. I do apologize for that, but it happens. It's usually best to have other people like this guy who just randomly joined, so you have better chances. And by the looks of him, he looks like he's Storm. Got the purple outfit. That and the pet. And he doesn't have text chat. Lovely. Just lovely. Okay. Oh, the crit. Alright, so he's gonna... I'm gonna kinda do that so he knows I'm gonna also attack, so I just don't leave him hanging. And both of our attacks, even if mine's not like enchanted, his combined with mine should kill these guys. That and he's Storm, so he should have higher damage than me. Even if I have 86% damage. But who knows, I might have higher damage than he does. Just because I probably play the game longer than he has. Oh. Yep, he must have higher damage than me. Because I was a Tempest with like 5 pips, 6 pips. He has... no, he doesn't. I have 2% higher. But his spells hit harder than mine, so...
Yes, you can have some. But I dropped it in my rush.
This is a shame, but it's Storm. They need to be balanced in the game with other schools. charcoal. Weave my way through this without getting caught. Be the little sneaky Jason I am. Ooh, that was close. If I messed up there, I would have got caught in the battle there. Hello, tailbiter.
Now with the tape, move back a safe distance, and then find Tezcat.
Alright, so we're gonna use explosives to get in this area, and we will be in the synode.
That's a lot of rubble. You hope you throw the strong. That was a big bada boom. As the smoke and
Bada
dust
boom.
clear, you can see a path into the mall.
Good job, Grandmother Raven. Big old bada boom. Oh yeah, big bada boom. Man.
Storm, ice, and fire. What kind of are they, spirit? Well, I have barely been able to resist them. Do you think you could drive
Alright,
some
so
Thunderhorn zombies
next
back
is
to
gonna
the
be Thunderhorn Zombies, but before I do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. Thanks for watching the first episode. If you liked it, slap that like button. That lets me know that you want to watch more. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Next time we'll fight these zombies back behind here, the ugly looking guys. So yeah. Now